Hello and welcome to MATLAB screencasts. So when you start up MATLAB you'll have a window which looks a bit like this one, and so what I'm going to do is go through and just point out some of the key features of this program interface. So there are some buttons across the top here for various features, and we'll come back and talk about many of these throughout the semester. There's an address bar here which shows the current folder that the MATLAB program is in, and so you can see that I'm in a screencasts week 1 folder here. There's a panel on the left here which shows the list of files which are in the current folder, and there's nothing here because this folder is currently empty. In the middle here is this thing called the command window, and this is where I want you to focus most of your attention at the beginning of learning how to use MATLAB. So we'll come back to the command window. I just want to point out over here the workspace. This is something that we'll be talking about soon, and the command history down here as well. So when I click on a particular section, you'll notice that the heading highlights in sort of a dark blue color. So what that means is that that particular region has the keyboard focus, which means that if I type on my keyboard it will be directed at this particular region. So if you want to type into the command window, then you need to click in the command window to make sure that it is the highlighted window which is the focus of any keyboard input. So if I press enter a few times here, you notice what happens is that this funny little thing here gets copied down a few times, and so this thing is called the prompt. And it's basically MATLAB's way of saying that it's ready for you to type in some input. So every time there's a new line, it prints out the prompt, and so it's like saying that I'm ready for you to give me some instructions. So the first thing that I want to show you is that we can use this command window as a calculator. So for example, I type in 10 plus 10 and I get back my result, and a few things have happened over here, so let's have a look. So the answer is printed directly here into my command window, and a new prompt appears beneath because the calculation is over and it's ready to go again. Over here in the workspace there's an entry that's appeared called ANS and the value of 20. And so this thing here is called a variable, and so there's a variable called ANS which was created, and so this is shorthand for the most recent answer. Down here in the command history you see the text which I actually typed, which was 10 plus 10, has appeared as an entry into this list. And so I can type in other operations. So there's an example of using subtraction. Multiply is represented by an asterisk, like so, and division is represented by a slash, and I can use parentheses to group operations just like you would on a scientific calculator. So there you go, this is using MATLAB as a calculator. So what I encourage you to do is start up MATLAB on your computer and just have a quick play around in the interface. Practice typing in some calculation steps like I've done here, some arithmetic operations, and just make sure that your version of MATLAB is all working correctly and it looks like this one here.